How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Coffee Talk Day 5. So let's get right into it. Waka! Oh, who is it? Is this a new guy? What? Welcome. Hello there. Good evening. I can't make an astronaut sound. Good evening. It should sound like that, right? Usually astronaut sounds like that. Good evening, sir.
The usual Earthling linguistic problem.
Earthling linguistic problem? What does that even mean?
We will never get used to it.
Is it okay if I call you sir? I don't even know if you're like a human.
Definitely. You can call us whatever you like. We do not mind a bit.
Do you want to order anything, sir, or are you just here to sightseeing?
Oh yes. We have to comment at our order.
I'm just gonna speak to him normally.
Please pardon us.
What do you recommend?
We will not be able to taste the difference anyway.
Why? Don't you have tongue? Oh yeah. How would he drink? He has a full face helmet on. What do you mean?
It is alright. Forget it. What is the most expensive drink here?
Everything's the same price in this coffee shop.
Really?
Really, everything the same? I sell coffee and tea with the same price. Coffee with milk, and just coffee or ginger tea, lemon tea, are all the same price. That's generous of me.
That is interesting. Unlike other places we have visited so far.
Have you decided on what to order then?
Okay, we would like to order anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Alright. I'm gonna give him something new. Something we haven't ever. Jahe Tubruk, we never actually. I don't think we have served it to anybody. I'll make that. Coffee. Oh, cinnamon. That's a new one. Let's do that. Here you go, sir. A new special of the day. Your drink is ready, sir. I hope it's to your liking.
Don't worry, it will not matter to us. Okay, let's drink this.
I don't think you're drinking it, sir. That's just dipping your finger in the drink, in the coffee.
Yes.
Nothing. Okay, I'm not gonna judge. You can do anything you want. I'm not gonna judge.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Why did you put your finger in the drink?
That is a very strange question. We are drinking it, of course.
Of course. Everybody drinks like that. I always drink with my finger. I have 2 fingers usually because I'm thirsty. Drinking it?
Yes, drinking it. Oh yes, of course. We almost forgot. Adlin used the speaking organs to drink. We use our appendage to drink.
He can't drink like this? Like, oh, I'm thirsty. I just dip their fingers. That's weird.
Usually a polypropylene drinking apparatus is provided for us to use.
Pardon?
It is what you call plastic in the shape of a long tubular string.
Ah, straw.
Yes, we wonder why Earthling rely on it so much. Mostly, you can't drink without it. Yet, the plastic stick apparatus were provided on 87.76% of all drinking occasions we encountered. And it's become one of the biggest single-use pellets on your planet.
That is actually true. Now all like big fast food chain markets, McD, KFC, they all use. We don't use straws, so drink to your mouth straight from the cup. But back then in the day, like when I was a child, when I was still a teenager, we used straw a lot. Anyway, how do you drink with a straw?
The same as we just did.
So he put a straw on the finger just to make it longer.
But thanks to the plastic sting apparatus, we do not need to put our appendages into the liquid mixture you call drinks. It is very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes higher priority in our decision-making process.
I see. I guess people must suspect a thing if you put your hands on the straw. That is
Affirmative. By the way,
You said you just this should be my voice. By the way, you said you just arrived. Where did you come from, sir?
far.
That's a very good answer. Like if my teachers asked me, "Hey, where did you go to the holiday last week?" Far. I went far. That's a good answer.
It will be too complicated to tell you all the details. But we can tell you one thing. We have a mission here.
Is the mission to drink my coffee? Yes, that would be an awesome mission. A mission?
Yes.
What kind of mission?
Find what they link out of female.
Oh, let's see. Mr. Casanova here trying to find women, eh? I see. I also always such a woman every night, sir, if you know what I mean.
And then,
so straightforward.
breathe.
So you came from a faraway place to find a date?
Date. Our mission doesn't have anything to do with your understanding of time.
No, I'm not talking about that kind of date.
Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission does not have anything to do with first.
Alright. I wasn't talking about that kind of date either.
Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes.
Don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own languages, that's actually true.
Other things really need to work on their communication. There are so many ways to make communication more direct and simple. Of all the places we have been to, these places are the worst communication methods.
Hey. Can't argue with that. So, how's the mission so far?
Not good.
The coffee is gone! What did he do with the coffee? Where's the cup? Where's my cup? I paid big bucks for that. Yeah, it's gone.
We are using this unique communication application. According to our data, it is the biggest source of breathing interaction on Earth.
Breathing interaction?
Although, the success rate of the breathing is not as high as the interaction.
Huh. I never heard about it. Wait, are you talking about dating app? Yeah, of course.
This system uses a fire symbol as their sign.
You are talking about a dating app, of course. I never actually used a dating app, I don't know.
But again, we found some contradictions in the application.
What do you mean?
According to our understanding of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe left or right.
Uh-huh. If you see my face, swipe right, please.
If you swipe left, it means you do not want to breathe. If you swipe right, it means you don't want to breathe.
Yes, of course.
Once you interactive swipe right between each other, they can commence the introduction to the breathing process.
Uh-huh, I see. It didn't go well, I assume.
Most of them started communicating with very big letters on the communication platform, and they said some words that cannot be considered proper.
I don't know what to say about that. But you said most of them. Some of them actually did not get mad.
Oh, some of them are laughing with text.
LOL, isn't right? Did you get to meet them?
We set up meetings. Many of them.
Or maybe a Russian person suddenly comes. But some did?
Yes, but we got confused with the way they communicate. Not come from the meetings. Even though we decided to go to various recommended places according to our database.
And this coffee shop happens to be one of the recommended places?
Yes,
Oh god, my coffee shop. The place for breeding. Interesting. Then, you're here to meet someone?
yes. But you should have arrived some time ago. Maybe short links also have different interpretation of time that...
We all have different interpretation of times. We always say on chat, be there at 7, and then they come at 8 or 7:30. Always. You're right about that. Who is that? Is that a girl? It's the girl from before. It's the girl from yesterday. We don't know anything about her. Good evening, miss. Evening. Would you like to order something? I feel like she's like a straightforward kind of woman. Like just no high voices. Just evening. Cafe latte, please. All right. I don't know how to make cafe latte actually. Coffee, milk. Coffee, milk. Here you go, ma'am. Still, again, a nice jersey though. I like that. Here you go, ma'am. Your order is ready, miss. Thank you. How is it? Good. Guess you like it. Are you here to read again, miss? Yeah, you know the drill. Please enjoy your time. Is she an orc? Yeah, she must be an orc from the teeth that is coming out on the corner of her mouth. Can I help you with something? Nothing. Pardon us. Okay. Yeah, she must be the other person on the dating app. Excuse us. Why is he talking us? Yes? Are you waiting for someone? Not this again. No, not waiting for anyone. Are you sure? Yes! I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone. Because we are waiting for someone from this app. And she is an orc, just like you. Look here. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even a pure orc. But, is your name Uruk69? Really? Why would you put a fake name on a dating app? Usually people use a real name, right? I don't know. I never used a dating app before. Oh my god. Is this guy sane? Place part on the mist? I don't think they're from around. Yeah, you can see from the ass. I don't think you need to think a lot to know that he's not from around here. So, you have not answered our question. I always love this. That's how I did when I'm nervous. When I'm talking to girls too, like, do you want to have a drink with me? Yeah, answer our question. Are you Uruk69? No. My name is Myrtle. I'll never use Uruk69 anywhere. Oh, you really are not her. Of course I'm not. Seriously, man, nowadays. If you're desperate to find a date, why don't you ask your friends or go to a club or something? But we don't have any friends or not. Oh, poor him. We still don't know his name too. Hey, when you say it's not from around here, are you saying it's not from Earth? You don't need to think about that, man. You can just look from his outfit. Well, from what I've gathered up to now, they're not from this planet. Man. Pardon us for interrupting, but we say club. Which activities are you talking about? According to the search result, there are just too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting, like this club about space exploration. They call themselves Trekkies. I love Trekkies. Forget everything I said. What time are you supposed to meet this female orc? About an hour ago, according to the local time. She's betting on you, man. What does that mean? It means big chance she's not coming. Aw, poor him. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. She's probably right, sir. Have you tried contacting her? We have. She read it, according to the application. Did she reply? No. Ouch. If she didn't reply, I'm 100% sure she bailed. She's not coming. I believe Miss Myrtle here is right. Myrtle? How do you say her name? I'm gonna say Myrtle. Like turtle. That was. We are pretty objective people. But somehow Earth's vagueness has taught us a new kind of feeling. This has happened before? Many times. Oh, poor him. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But it might be a sign you need to change your strategy. Or maybe change your clothes. Stop using the astronaut outfit, man.
I think your strategy is to breathe.
We do actually.
The most complicated strategies, in fact. You're kind of resisting to amaze us. If that's the case, then we do not need to be here anymore.
You can stay if you like.
Oh, it's okay. We need to report back immediately. But we will visit this place again in the future. You have a very nice place, owner.
Please, just call me Zalpha.
Thank you for your time, Zalpha. And thank you for your input also, Miss Martel. We will definitely study the breeding strategies of her.
Sure. It's called norm, by the way. The breeding norms. Although you can also use strategy as the keyword.
We will keep that in mind.
Okay then,
We are off.
take care on your way. And he's out. Goodbye, sir. Whatever his name is.
What? Boy, who the hell was that?
Oh, hi there, Freya. Of course you came. I was waiting for her.
What is an astronaut doing in the coffee shop?
Drinking and waiting for a friend, apparently.
What kind of friend? Like the dog?
A date from a dating app. Like the dog. A date from a dating app.
I should have been here. What does that dad look like?
The date didn't show up.
She looks like, ouch, poor astronaut. Why didn't they remove the astronaut suit first before going on a date?
I mean, showing off your job is pretty common, but it doesn't have to be that literal, you know? That would be awesome. Showing off like usually when you kind of went on the date, like a first date, you usually talk about your job because that's the easiest thing to talk about, right? So instead of like letting her ask what your job is, you kind of let her know first by wearing your attire, like wearing your job attire for the date. That would be weird, but it will be awesome. But it doesn't have to be that literal, you know? I don't think they're an astronaut, not in the usual sense.
What do you mean?
They might be an alien.
Alien?
Like
Englishman in New York alien or alien?
alien?
Outer space?
Probably. Or other dimensions, I don't know. Or maybe some Chunibyo, you will never know these days.
Wow, like super wow.
WOW.
I mean, I know you get a lot of different visitors here, but wow.
Life is never boring here.
That's why I'm writing about it.
Oh yeah, how's it going so far?
The writing?
Yes, the writing. With capital T and W.
It's going pretty well actually.
Nice. May I see it? No cheating.
What do you mean?
I mean, can I read the draft you've written so far?
No, please don't.
Why?
It's not good enough.
I bet she hasn't write a single thing, that's why. Hey, be more confident in your work. You know you're a good writer. Besides, if you're not confident with it, maybe I can share some feedback.
You're right. I actually have prepared a printout of the draft.
So you were planning to show it all along.
I wasn't sure about it.
It's the first presentable draft anyway. Come on, I know the drill, come on.
And I'm pretty familiar with your stuff.
Alright.
Let me get it out of my bag. Be honest with your feedback.
I don't see your bag anywhere. Where is it?
I will.
Yeah, that's true. If someone asks for your opinion, be thoughtful about it. Like, if it's bad, say it's bad. If it's good, say it's good. Don't like, oh, I feel bad, so I'm gonna say good. I feel like they're just bad for them. Or even though it's good, you like it, and you say bad just because you don't like them. Like, that's very bad. Now, will you hand it over?
It's okay, Freya. Trust me.
Everything will be fine.
Here it is.
Thank you.
Now let's see.
Can we read it too? Nope. We're not gonna read it.
How was it?
Let me read it on my own pace, okay? Um, what's wrong? Is it that bad? The main character? Oh my, is the character badly written? I don't think the character suits my personality. That's because you're not the inspiration, come on. Too bad. You have a prime example standing in front of you every day, of course. Best example. What a narcissist, man. Prime example, you? You're like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Wait, I think someone's coming. Hey, the draft! I'm not done yet. God, that's like slush on a... Welcome, would you like to drink here or take away, miss? Hey, please. What would you like? Or maybe you like to sit down first before deciding? Why did she sit why did she sit so far away? They're right away. No need to hurry. Take your time. Is it okay if I order something a bit complicated? You can order whatever you like. Complicated? What do you mean? As long as we have the ingredients. If that's the case, do you know masala chai? I don't know what that is. The tea with spices? Yes. I'd like to order a masala chai then, please. Masala chai? Is that tea and... I don't know. How do you create a masala chai? Maybe there's something here? What I'm doing with my life, father of three beautiful girls. Going to poetry readings and museums on the weekend, enraptured by the forbidden fruit. Oh, Lua. Oh, this is hot. Look at the clothes he's wearing. Myrtle. There she is. And who's the girl on the left? She must be an artist. She's in the picture too. Game developer. That's awesome, Myrtle. I thought she was like a sport person or some shit like that. Full Metal Conflict series. Is that like the spin-off of Full Metal Alchemist or some shit like that? Rachel. Oh, Rachel, I remember. This is the teenager. No. Okay, then. So, she said masala chai is the tea with spices. So, I'm just gonna tea and cinnamon. Cinnamon is spices, right? I don't know, man. I'm sorry if it's bad. I hope she likes it. Your drink is ready? Oh no, she doesn't like it. Yes, miss? Nothing. I should give it a try first. I sat down. What did you think, miss? Sorry. I forgot you could hear me. The drink it's good. But it's not what I ordered. Oh my, that was my mistake. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Are you sure? Yes. Understood, miss. Huh? Where were we? The main character. The character feels very you. Oh, of course. You bet. If the readers know me, they'll notice right away. Is that okay? Sure, why not? It sounds so narcissistic, yes, Freya. Don't worry about it. They won't notice it unless they know me personally. And having the main character think like me makes it easier to write, if you say so. Sorry. Huh? Did she say something? Yes. Sorry for interrupting. Are you a fiction writer? Yes, I am. That sounds so cool. Well, yeah, but I only write small-scale fiction. short stories for the newspaper, or non-fiction stories about people in this town. She's writing a novel right now, you know. Zava. I mean, me. In fact, I was just reading the draft for it. Hey! Wow, so many books. How many books have you written? Well, this would be my first book if I finished it. I always wanted to be a fiction writer, but conjuring word is hard. I'm a writer. And even I can use complex words like conjure like you just did. A lot of people have said that my vocabulary is uncommon. No, that's a very huge vocabulary. That's very good. What do you do? What's your name again? Ah, pardon me. My name is Aqua, of course. Aqua because she lives in water. That's a very common name. Hi Aqua, I'm Freya. And the barista here is Salva. Greetings, Miss Aqua. Nice to meet you. So yeah, what do you do? I'm a researcher at the university. Maybe she's a student. I also make games in my free time, of course. Hey, that's even cooler than my job, you know? Thanks. You say you can write. You say you can write, but research papers need a lot of writing skills, right? Indeed, but it's descriptive writing, not narrative writing. That is actually true. It's very different between writing a novel and writing like a paper or journal, or you know, you're writing your thesis. What kind of fields are you researching, by the way? I focus on computer graphics. Whoa! It involves a lot of calculations and boring stuff. It's not boring. I mean, yeah, to a lot of people it's boring. Not something the media would cover, I guess. It wouldn't attract many readers. Oh my! I forgot you're a journalist. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Come on, you don't have to worry so much about everything. It's alright. Excuse me for interrupting. Yes? You said you're a researcher in computer graphics, right? That's right. Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering techniques for 3D environment? Damn, Merlo. She knows what she's talking about. I mean, yeah, she's a game programmer, so that's actually makes sense that she know about that. I believe one of the contributors is also named Aqua. Oh my, yes, that's me. Did you read it? I did. It was pretty important for the project we're working on. May I ask what kind of project that is? It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict. Oh yeah. Are you kidding me? You work on FMC? Oops. I'm sorry. I got a bit too excited all of a sudden. Don't be. It's nice when you meet someone who likes the thing you worked on. I like the series so much. My name is Aqua, by the way. But you already knew that. Aqua, I feel like she talks very quietly. From how they show the text. My name is Merle. What do you do in the project? I'm one of the technical artists. No wonder. Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further. But could I ask for your business card or something? Me and some friends have something we want to discuss. We submitted queries through your department's contact form, but we haven't received any replies. Oh yes, that happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department, and sometimes it takes them a bit to respond. Pardon us for that. Of course, should I expect that? I don't have my card with me right now, but we can swap email address if you want. Sure. Here's my email. Yep, got it. The Full Metal Conflict series you two are talking about? Is it the same series that's getting a movie adaptation soon? Yeah, that one. To be honest, I hated the idea of turning the game into a movie. Nonetheless, Hollywood. They have the budget for the flashy visuals, but I doubt they'll do series justice. Hollywood. Sometimes they messed up adaptation. Just look at Netflix. So many adaptations that they messed up. But I doubt they'll do the series justice. Why? Because some games tell their stories in a unique way, and some stories can only be told through this medium. That's actually true. Sometimes some you know, some stories can actually only be told through games, through gameplay, instead of movies, because in movies you don't really interact with it, right? But when you play a game, you interact with the game, so there's some interaction. Like maybe, yeah, Telltale games, they can create a movie about the Telltale games, but it won't be the same, because the point of the Telltale game is you interact with the game and then you choose your choice and shit like that. And FMC is no exception to that. Interesting. Do you play video games? Well, not much. I usually play weird, obscure art games, the type of game you might see in an art gallery. Really? That's weird. You're not the first to say I'm weird. It's not that. Usually people that play arty games are gamers that got bored of the current state of video games. That's true. I believe art games cater to a whole different market compared to mainstream games. Hence, a lot of players are not gamers. I play Sudoku on my phone. I'm a gamer. And they're more accessible to play, but harder to perceive. Understanding them requires a whole different level of many things. Sorry, I rambled on for too long. Oh, that means you're passionate. If you ramble about things, that means you're passionate about it, and that's awesome. It's fine. But at least that's what I think. She's so shy. Good point. Yeah, that was a really good perspective. I play those types of games thanks to people I hang out with. Yeah, you get that look of an artsy hipster, you know. Nailed it. So you understand my point about the adaptation, right? Kinda. Anyway, I need to get back. I'll email you the first thing tomorrow about our question. Wait, what time is it? Oh my, I also need to go home. We can walk the bus stop together if you want. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle is fine. And of course it won't bother me at all. Shall we go now? Sure. Thank you so much, Zelfar. Hey, you too, Miss Freya. Good luck with the writing. You take care on your way, okay? That's not Freya voice. Will do. See you around, folks. Please be careful on your way back. Bye-bye. Oh my god, that voice. Shut up. So, yes, that was a nice talk, but you haven't given me proper feedback for the draft yet, and I could see that you were reading it on and off. Well, it's kinda good. That's a vague response. Kinda good. It's kinda good. It's kinda bad. That's not good. That's not a good response. Seriously, that's it? I'm not an editor. Did you expect me to have a list of notes for you? Yes. Really? You're mysterious, this much is true, but I've been a regular here for a while. I recognize the expressions you were making as you read it. You have a lot of comments, right? Admit it. Okay, you got me. But this won't be short, and I will be really honest about it. Oh no. Well, the night is young. Bring it on. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Nice. I think that's gonna be the end. Marque. Yeah. You know that feeling, right? When you try to create something and then you give it to another person, like, hey, I create this, can you give a response? You always get that nervousness if you try creating something. Like, it doesn't have to be an art. Like, maybe if you're a programmer, you create a program. If you're a musician, you create music. If you're a painter, you create an art, like a sketch, some other things like that. What I mean is, when you create something and you ask other people opinion about it, like, hey, what do you think? This is an original one I create. You always get this nervousness from other people. But when other people say it's good, you get that, like, yes. But it's not always a good response, like, especially when you're doing it for the first time. You're always gonna get criticism. So usually when I try to create something, like when I try to create music or something like that, I send it to people I trust. like my close friends or my family, because I trust they will give an honest response. Because I rather it I rather let that other people give me criticism than just say, oh, it's good, and then they don't give anything, like no feedback. It's not, it doesn't make me grow. But if it's criticism, it lets you grow. You need to accept that, and it lets you grow. So that is awesome. Oh shit, I didn't read the newspaper. Okay then. I think that's it for today. That's one again very relatable stories. We met with the astronaut. He's trying to breathe. Like, I feel like he's trying to breathe not because of, not because of lust, just because, not just, the reason is only curiosity. And that's what like almost all teenager do, almost all teenager like open adult websites or try to get girls, just be like the first thing they do that is not because of lust but because of curiosity. Almost all teenagers usually, because that's what I feel when I was a teenager, like trying to get close to woman, not because of lust but just because of curiosity. Like, what it like, you get this feeling, what is this feeling, and then you don't know what to do about it, so you explore in your life, try to get close to the opposite sex. Some people go to extreme and and do other adult things. And when I heard him talking about he wants to breed because of he wants to learn about it, the first thing that comes to my mind is that's what a teenager do. That's what a teenager does. And then we met the orc girl, Miss Myrtle. She's a game developer. It was awesome. And we met Aqua. She's a researcher. And that was an awesome conversation. So I think that's all for today. Thank you very much if you're listening. If you are watching this, see you then on the next episode that I will upload. Bye bye.